Hi, I'm Jody with Wellspring Solutions, and I am here in Summerfield at Yoga Lane Studios, and we're so excited to partner with Elaine Thomas of Yoga Lane during our Thrive program. Elaine is going to be leading some relaxing yoga demonstrations to offer you the opportunity for self-care and to promote stress relief, and we just hope you enjoy this experience. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, I'm Elaine Thomas with Yoga Lane Summerfield. This class will focus on flexibility, so we're going to work within our means and try to focus just on the breath. So welcome to the class, and let's get started. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. That can be legs crossed or any variation that is comfortable for you. And to start to warm up the neck a little bit. So we're going to do that by just moving the head from side to side and almost like thinking about your ear coming down toward the opposite shoulder. So the head rolls to one side and maybe we have a longer stretch here. So just take the opposite hand down. So a little bit of a longer stretch here. I want you to take the left fingertips down toward the mat, let the right ear drop down toward the right shoulder, and eyes can be open or closed. So nice long stretch for all those muscles, tipping the chin up toward the ceiling if that feels good, and releasing the jaw. Just all those little muscles that support our heavy head through the day can get super tight. We're going to try that same stretch on the other side. So just rolling the left ear toward the left shoulder. Head is heavy and relaxed. And right fingertips are reaching down toward the floor. Taking some long breaths here, trying to lengthen those muscles along the neck and shoulder. Little gaze up toward the ceiling, tipping the chin up toward the ceiling. That gives you a stretch along the front of the neck and the jaw. And then take a breath out, let the head come down, chin to chest, and bring the hands to the heart. So we're going to shake the shoulders down away from the ears. Fingers are reaching toward the screen. We're going to take a deep breath in and full breath out. So this is moving with the breath. Inhale as you expand the heart. Exhale as you round the back, chin to chest. Trying to move with the breath. So full expansion and then full close. Palms touch at the bottom of your exhale. So warming up the shoulders, still warming up the neck, and just reminding the spine that it goes in these extra directions. A lot of times if we just get stuck behind a screen, we just need a little wake up for the spine. It's a good thing. So this is another way the spine moves, is side to side. So supporting yourself with your right hand, left arm reaches way up and over toward the side wall, but trying to stay nice and grounded on the seat. So you're not going to rock over to one side. You're nice and solid on the mat, but you're reaching the fingertips up and maybe gently over, expanding all of that length along the side body. So more room to breathe into. A couple cleansing breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth with a sigh. So we're going to just switch the legs around. So opposite leg in front, crisscross here. We're going to start to stir the pot. So I want you to make a circle with your torso, holding on to the knees, and this can be as big or as small a circle as you'd like. You're going to inhale for half of the rotation and exhale for the second half. So you may start to move at a little faster pace than I am or slower pace than I am, depending on how deeply you're breathing today. And then when you get to the top of the circle, you're just going to do the same in reverse. Inhaling for half, exhaling for half, and just trying to stay in the pose. So when you notice the mind maybe is wandering or starts to be distracted, challenge yourself to stay just in the moment, just in the yoga pose we're practicing. So we're going to hold on to the knees, round the back, chin to chest, nice long stretch for the shoulders here and upper back. And then we're going to just come right on to hands and knees from here. The first pose is called Child's Pose. So for this pose, I want you to get your head down to rest on something. Maybe you're stacking your fists one on top of the other. Maybe the forehead easily reaches down onto the mat or the hands. The hips are sinking way back. and the knees are spread wide apart. So your torso is down toward the floor. And we're going to come into like a kneeling plank pose. And then we're going to lower down to the mat. And then pull the heart up just a little bit. That's the cobra pose. And then back to child's pose. This is a 4-part sequence here. We're going to take inhale as we come to low plank. Exhale as you come down to the floor. Inhale as you keep the elbows close to the rib cage and lift the heart. And then exhale as you move right back to child's pose. And same thing again. Nice full breath in, low plank. Exhale, coming down to the mat. Inhale, lifting the heart, little back bend. Exhale, moving up and back, child's pose. So maybe walking back onto your mat if you're running out of room like I am. Arms are reaching way out in front, and we come to that same flow. So coming to a little back bend, elbows close to the rib cage, and then transitioning again, coming to that child's pose shape. So this is really good for the nervous system, just to have the head down below the heart. And so from here, we're going to come to a seated position, and then we're going to roll all the way down onto the mat, onto your back, and let the knees come to the chest. This is Apanasana. This is great for digestion, really good for the internal organs, just rocking from side to side. And then we transition from here to a little back bend. So this is going to be a moving bridge pose. The arms are going to lift up overhead, and the hips are going to lift up at the same time as the arms. So exhale as the hands touch down, hips touch down. Inhale as you lift the hips and lift the arms. So again, trying to move with your breath. So nice full breath in and expand. Exhale as you slowly come down, and the palms touch down with the hips. So a couple more of these. And then coming to our counter pose, which is the knees to chest pose. Again, a little rock from side to side if that feels good. Hands can be on the outsides of the knees, or you can be holding onto the backs of your legs, whatever feels the most relaxing for you. And we move from here to a little stretch for the hips and glutes. You're going to just cross your left ankle just above your right knee. And your hands can be holding onto the back of the right thigh or the front of the shin, or hands can just be down on the mat. Good time for a little ankle rotation if that feels good for you. As we're here, you should be feeling a great stretch along the side that is on the left side of the body as you're here. So left side is getting a stretch, maybe a little shift around left or right, just see if you can get a great release along the hip and glute. We're going to try the same on the other side. So right ankle crosses above the left knee, holding on to the back of the leg or front of the shin, or hands can be down on the floor, it's fine. And you're just trying to get a great stretch along the side of the right hip and glute. And again, ankle rotation is always good, just moving some warmth into those joints. Breathing, as always, breathing. So working within your means, try not to push yourself beyond your, beyond your means. Try to stay within your limitations. We all have them. This is spinal twist pose. So we're going to drop the knees to the left, head turns to the right, knees to the right, head turns to the left. And again, trying to move with the breath. So your inhale is here at center, and your exhale is dropping knees to one side and turning the head. So a couple more on each side. Some great teacher said, "You're only as young as your spine." And I think that is very wise, true statement. So just good to remind our spines that it goes more than just, sitting down or driving a car. This pose is called Peaceful Lake. So your feet are going to widen up toward the edges of the mat. Knees are going to be touching in the middle. And then I want you to put your hands on the lower belly. Close the eyes and challenge yourself to see if you can feel the belly rise up a little bit on your breath in and drop down a little bit as you breathe out. So you're enjoying a sense of a long spine down on the mat. This is a very calming sensation to feel that long support along the spine on the back, and just taking a couple breaths here in Peaceful Lake, and before we transition to proper Savasana, or the relaxation pose. So again, in this part of the class, your breath becomes just whatever the natural rhythm is for you. You're going to relax your body down onto the floor and try to just focus on the breath. And take as much time here as you like, just letting your body be really heavy and relaxed. Mind is calm, and just stay here as long as you like. And when you're ready to come out, you're going to roll over to one side and keep the eyes closed. And when you're ready, just roll all the way up to a comfortable seated position. To a comfortable seated position. And we're just here kind of checking in, noticing what may have been accomplished over these past few minutes. Palms are facing up, shoulders are down away from the ears. So after you exhale to the count of 1, we're going to come and just warm the palms up, just rubbing the hands together, creating a little heat, just creating a little friction, and then taking the warm hands just over the eyes. So the palms are over the eyes and the fingers are resting on the forehead. I want you to block out all the light in the room. So press the fingers together and then close the eyes and take a full breath in, full breath out, and then separate the fingers, open the eyes, hands come to the heart. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. If you'd like more information, you can find my website at yogalane.com or on Facebook, Yoga Lane Summerfield Square.
Again, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this experience, that you found it relaxing and refreshing. This class is part of a series, so please check back on our website for more opportunities for you to do some yoga and to thrive. For more opportunities to thrive, please go ahead and check out our website.